Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come address the culture. We gon' talk about it. Come and address the culture, huh?
Break it, get your boy Big Wall.
It's Chibannas. Yeah.
Hello. And I am the real Miss Berry. Let's go. It's Friday night.
And this is KL. And all of this is Address the Culture. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
are vibes. We are back. We are here to do what we do. Give you news you can use. And we're going to address the culture. We are here to do what we do. Now, this week in the culture, it's a whole lot going on. And we're going to get into all of that. But this is the first week of the new year. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Talk to me. What's going on?
Yes, Feliz Navidad, Happy New Year, and all that good shit, you know?
Yeah. That's fine, man.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah.
You know, as we address the culture.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy all that.
Yeah. So
Friday. It's the weekend.
The start of the weekend. And with the new year comes resolutions. And everybody got what they want to do. So I had to come bring it to the panel and see, what y'all doing. But now I want to take a time. Hold on, before we move too fast.
Yeah, don't move too fast, my guy.
We got a new member, added to the team. You know what I'm saying? We got the real Miss Berry in the building. How are you doing?
Yeah, Culture Game. Welcome to new queen.
Great. I am great. It's a new year, and I am very happy and blessed. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of such greatness.
Yeah.
It's a new year, and I hate the slogan "New Year, New Me." It's a new year, and I'm thinking clearer. That's about what I'm gonna say about that one. Get my mental right, because 2021 the mentals was not like it's been all over the place, but it's 22 and we ready to go.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Well, we are welcome. You are welcome. We are happy to have you coming to the platform. You know what I mean? Bringing your energy, your vibe. You know what I mean? And we finna kick it off, man. We're gonna address the culture. Now, I'm gonna leave it on you, since we talking about New Year's resolutions. What's your New Year's resolution and how things looking for the 2022?
Okay, so there are a couple things, and I am the typical lady. Yes, I am a part of two support groups where I have been checking in, and I'm not even gonna lie, I done only worked out 2 times this week, but 2 times is better than no times, because before that it was no times. Now I'm not even gonna tell y'all that I ate pizza to get my stomach right for what I'm about to do tonight, but listen, the whole point is that you got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I did my 2 times, and I think that I deserve everything that's in my cup tonight. So
hey, let it run over, Queen. Let it run over. Come on, man.
I'm doing New Year, and I worked out twice, and I'm about to get it in because it's Friday.
Yeah. Talk that shit.
I worked all week. I worked hard to make it to Friday, so I'm ready.
But you ain't playing no games. That's a fact.
Listen to your happy thoughts in your cup, Queen.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's get it. You know what I'm talking about? KL, what's going on, man? How your New Year been going and everything with you?
Well, man, for the New Year's, what I'm saying, my New Year's kind of been turned upside down, what I'm saying? Shout out to my pops, man, get well very soon, man. And just dealing with that and a lot of family shit. I've been going through a lot of personal things, what I'm saying, lately, but above all, what I'm saying, I'm going to stand 10 toes down, what I'm saying, because I'm just a stand-up guy, you feel me? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, shout out to my pops. Hope he get well. But as far as a New Year's resolution, though, shit, honestly, it's gonna be the same thing this year as it is every year, man. Only thing I try to do, man, is be a better father, man, and be a better me, man. And just, I would say within the last year, the only thing I really added to my New Year's resolution is probably just figure out ways to be more creative, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And get more into the creative space and just find more ways to just, you know, especially with the platform, we got a new year coming. It's a lot of new energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just time to tap into it and, man, just go full throttle.
We got another queen in the building.
That's a fact. Yeah.
We got another queen in the building.
All hail the queen. To kind of balance out some of this energy.
Queen,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Balance it out a little bit. You
baby. Baby. My man's KL. I love you, but baby.
Yeah.
I be needing some help sometimes.
Yeah. Because I'm hoping Miss Berry don't let all this cool shit, and you know, I'm trying to be a better father, and you know, I'm just trying to be a stand-up guy here in 2022. All that shit be out the window, because once I disagree with you, we gonna go at it in this motherfucker. I'm just letting it be known.
You said you want to be a better person in 22. I'm gonna help you get there. Don't even come this way.
I see what you did there. 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 Okay.
Friday, baby, you
okay. Hey, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for.
If I disagree with you, it's all love, and we gonna come back again on the next one. But
yeah.
That part right there, baby.
But I be going kind of hard though. I'm a passionate person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a passionate. Oh, okay, then we'll see. I see you when I see you. Fuck you, man. Shit, I see you when I see you.
You don't get to this age by being too sensitive, boo.
Okay. I like that. I like it too.
I like that.
New Year energy. Very interesting. I am very excited.
Yeah, there's the line in the sand. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You see it?
Clear lines have been drawn. Clear lines have been drawn. That's why she ain't been saying shit. That's why she just sitting in the back like,
No. I have been sitting here cheering it all on. I'm here for it all. You already know, KL. I am.
Because you know she gonna come in with her little, you know, run in and bow. And you know, just watch. Run in, bow. Then watch.
And duck back. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I see the overplay for the underlay.
For the underlay. Please say the underlay. You know what I'm talking about? Shouts out to the culture gang, everybody that's showing us love with the drops. We got a nice amount of people in here. Share the live, comment, subscribe. Let us know how y'all feel. We appreciate everybody that's supporting us. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate each and every
time y'all say culture gang, I think I'm supposed to be like,
do what's on your heart. Do whatever is on your heart. If it's on your heart to do, just do it. Do what's on your heart.
I don't play nothing but Tanya. I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
I can't with you guys. I can't.
Oh man! Now,
I'm loving it.
Yeah. What's going on with you? With your New Year's? How's everything with you? You know what I'm saying? And what's your resolutions for the New Year?
Resolutions. I really don't get off into resolutions because I feel like if you gotta wait to a specific time to say you're gonna do something or accomplish something, then you kind of like procrastinate. You know, I'm just gonna keep it going. You know, always get up, get out here, and get going. Whatever it is that I am pursuing, just stay on top of it as usual, and that's what life is all about. Just keeping it moving, you know, and staying COVID free because.
Please say the COVID free.
They over here metamorphosis.
Let's bring COVID down because that's something that show will get us to arguing up in this motherfucker. Let's just not bring up the COVID.
Come on.
Let's not bring up the COVID.
You see it?
Because if we've been saying clear lines all day, the lines are very clear on the COVID shit.
Very much so.
The lines are very clear on the COVID shit.
Has been drawn in the sand. You better
believe it. Just ask this question.
Yeah.
Why do black people call it the COVID?
Just like you got good sugar.
Why is it the COVID? Why is it not COVID? Everybody else identifies it as look, it's such a tongue twister, but everybody else identifies it as COVID. You know what I mean? But black people,
COVID-19 to be exact. But it went from coronavirus to COVID-19. You know what I'm saying?
To Omicron. What's the new variant now? Yeah,
was the Flurona or something like that?
Yeah.
I think that we identified that way because it's an entity of itself. You know what I mean? Like you always have to identify with the man that you talking to. You know what I mean? Right. And this is really this the Rona is the COVID. You always have to put a name on it, just like when it was back in the late 90s, 2000s. It was like the AIDS, like the HIV. Like you always got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't want to offend nobody, but I'm just saying it's always identify with what
the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth.
Like
so like
it's the COVID.
It's the COVID. You call your friend up like not the COVID. The COVID done got you like you good. You good, man. Like that's just what it is.
It is. Because that's how black people personify shit. You know what I'm saying? As because like it's really is, if you really want to think about it, it is personified as its own entity within our community. You know what I'm saying? Because we the people that's most affected by the shit. So it should have a boogeyman type of connotation to it when you bring the shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because people just really don't take it seriously. I know people that had all three versions of the shit. You feel me? Now, if you done had the motherfucking novel, the Delta, and the Omicron, motherfucker, you just need to reconsider your fucking life. Make better decisions and make better choices and grow the fuck up. Being so fucking irresponsible.
And you know what? That's the part that irritates me the most. Because people are literally out here willy-nilly sick, just going around people, and you know you sick. I don't care if you think it's the simple common cold. Stay your ass
in the house.
Why are you coming around other people spreading your thing? And what it puts me in the mind of is, you remember back in the days when HIV first started and how people they called it was like, oh, somebody gave it to me, so I'm gonna give it to them. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. When you know better, do better. Because at the end of the day, we all in the same circle. So if you're doing it, it can come back to your level. You know what I mean? Think smart.
Absolutely.
That's me addressing the culture.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things, man, like it seems to this COVID thing seems to be affecting our community the most. You know what I mean? And it's just something that we definitely need to address. If you're gonna be out and about, you definitely need to be protected. And if you're not, you just need to stay away. You know what I mean? Until we get some type of hold on this thing. But look, it just seems like don't nobody care. Like that's what it feels like. Correct me if I'm
the government don't care either.
I just want to ask though, like, what is making it seem as if it's affecting only our community though? Like, other communities are being affected though. It's not just definitely. Us. I think that's what's publicized though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's what's publicized, not the fact that it's just only us, because nothing happens to just us. We're always the one that the spotlight is on, though. So I'm gonna say I beg to differ on that comment.
But I don't know. But think about everything else, and everything else are always the most disproportionate and the most negatively affected fucking thing else. So it's easy to assume and fall into the trap of that. Because I really don't know. I'm just thinking of, you know what I'm saying, the resources that niggas got. And if they probably don't even contact trace and all that type of shit no more. And it's probably just a lot of fucked up shit that's going on, and niggas just ain't got the resources. So I just automatically think that because I could just understand of the shortage of resources and things that you need to actually be safe. You feel me?
I feel what you're saying. I'm just gonna say this. I think that we are always the face, because the one example that I gave earlier was the AIDS and HIV. We were the face, and clearly we are not the only community that's been affected.
Well, I think we are the ones that make such a big deal. You know what I mean? Of it. I think I think they put the spotlight on the negative stance when it comes to our culture, because let's be honest, we don't know how to stick together. We immediately attack each other. You get what I'm saying? So they know we're gonna do the blame game when it comes to us, and that's why we can't get ahead of things, if that makes sense.
Like I hear y'all. You know what I'm saying, and I agree with both of you, everybody on some levels. But the reason I said that it's affecting our community the worst is because our community has the less resources. When we talk about healthcare, we talk about food, we talk about schooling, just the environments that we live in. We are the worst when we talk about cancers and diabetes, and it affects our community the worst. And we all know when you have COVID, when you have underlying conditions, it affects you more. So if our community are the leading in heart disease, leading in diabetes, leading in cancer, leading in all of those other things that kill you, when you add COVID onto it, that's why it's affecting us the most. So when we talk about that, it just all leads to the systematic racism that we all face. So it's bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't that have a lot to do with the choices that we make as people?
I don't know.
Not COVID.
Because not
not
necessarily COVID, but I'm talking about all the things you just spoke on right there. If we willingly and knowingly know there's a problem, and we know there are causes to some of these diseases, and a lot of it stems from what we eat. You get what I'm saying? So why not grow your own vegetables? Why not produce? If you own land, why not produce your own crops? You get what I'm saying?
But how many of us own our own land? You know what I mean? And that's all comes back.
That's not feasible.
It sounds good. It sounds good. Like I'm. Don't get it twisted. I know we as a community, we as a culture, we can do a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to say. But we're not going to sit here and act like it's not reasons why our community is like this. We have been oppressed for over 400 years. When you have a head start like that, and you have been systematically oppressed, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to talk about me bleeding on your carpet if we're not going to talk about who shot me.
Why you stabbed me, goddammit?
Like that's what we're not going to do. So again, I'll be the first to say our people could do a whole lot better, but I'm not going to sit here and act like the reason our communities is like this, it's not just us.
I'm not saying it's us. I'm saying
hold on. So when we talk about eating right and having the money and the resources that other communities have, it don't come that easy for us, because we are have never been in a situation where those things are affordable for us. In our community, we don't have the good grocery stores in our neighborhood. We don't have the exercise gyms and we don't have that in our community. We got liquor stores. We got gun stores. We got, in our neighborhoods, we don't have those things that can make our community flourish. You know what I'm saying? So we got to remember that it's not as easy as for us as it is for other communities.
It's just a symptom, B. That's all it is, B. It's just a symptom. That's all. Yeah. All the shit that we deal with is just a symptom. It's a symptom of it.
I still think we need to be more proactive.
Absolutely.
And what it is that we need. And that's all. That's the point that I'm trying to make. When you know better, because we know we lack resources, and we know if we want it done, we got to go out here and do it ourselves. So why not start utilizing your brain as that resource to go out and learn how to grow your own crop, learn how to become financially wealthy, so you can, not wealthy, stable, so you can purchase your own home and do things like this. Pass it on down to your generations. If you want healthy eating, because even with having healthy grocery stores, that's not even that idea, because if we were technical about groceries, crops, soon as they cut the crop and dig it up from the ground, it's no longer good. You know what I mean? All the nutrients start leaving. So by the time it gets to any grocery, it's lost all its nutrients. So that's why I'm saying, why not learn for yourself how to garden, how to nourish your body? It's little simple things like drinking water. You know, we want sugary things, and which causes diabetes. Make better, healthier choices. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the resources and our oppressors. I'm not on that angle. When you know better, do better, man.
Absolutely.
That's my angle I'm taking with the culture. That's what I'm doing. Get your butt up, drink you some water, go stand in that sunlight and let the sun hit your skin. Eat your green vegetables so your body and limbs can grow out and all that stuff.
Absolutely. Shouts out to the culture gang. All of us, they say all of you have valid points. There is not one solution. You know what I mean? And that's true. You know what I mean? And these conversations kind of spark that thought. You know what I mean? And that's what we're here to do, man. We're going to address the culture. Now, when we talk about addressing the culture, we going to talk about everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything around the corner. You know what I'm talking about? This first week in the culture has been a little spicy, man. We done had some deaths. You know what I'm saying? We lost Betty White. Today we lost Sidney Poitier. We lost Max Julian. We lost Max Julian, Goldie. If you know, go look at the map. You know what I'm talking about? We lost, you know what I'm saying? We lost some legends. You know what I'm saying?
You put Betty White up against them.
Yeah.
I mean, she gave
He's a cultural legend, goddammit. He's legend.
Yes.
You know,
Betty White. You know, she You get what I'm saying?
I grew up watching the Golden Girls. I'm just saying, but I didn't know that she was such a legend until like a few years ago. I didn't really know she was like a legend. So I'm just,
because we all watched. Back in them days, everybody watched the same shit, so we all grew up with that shit. So hell yeah, when we saw that Betty White, and she was the last one, so it's like, damn.
True. I guess when I think about legend, I don't really quite think like Betty White, not
Betty
legend.
White.
I
Like
wouldn't
she
say
one of the ones. You know what I'm saying? And look, like I learned some stuff about Betty White. Like she had a TV show once back in the day, and she had some black folks on her show, and they didn't want them to talk about certain things. And Betty still brought the people on, and she lost her show for that. You know what I'm saying? So Betty was one of them ones that kind of stepped up.
Then I say she had them Chicago roots.
Yeah, black folks love Betty White. You know what I'm saying? They love Betty White.
Black people fuck with Betty White.
Yeah,
you know, Auntie Betty. Auntie Betty.
You know what I'm saying?
We fuck with her the long way. We fuck with Betty White.
That's
Shouts out to the culture.
Travel down the road and back again.
Your heart is true.
Yeah.
Feeling my friend in the confidant. That was the shit, boy. Oh, shit.
Everyone you knew.
You would be with me. And then it is so sad. You know how niggas do, B. Once we get to that part where we don't know the words, we
It is all love, you know. Hey, you get the love today. You get hugs and kisses today, my boy. You're really behaving. I'm so
New year, new attitude.
I'm so
Nah, I'm saving it because I already know it already. I'm just saving my ammo because I know the argument coming. I know it's coming.
Now make me knock the brown off your head.
I know it's coming.
But you know, like
look at you instigating. Look at you instigating. Okay. Okay. Look at you instigating. Okay. All right.
Look at bang bang. You know what I'm saying? Speaking about bang bangs, Trey Songz, man, this week in the culture came out allegedly that he raped please say the allegedly, raped a young basketball player, a young African American. You know what I'm saying? She's a basketball
Dylan
player.
Gonzalez.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And,
he's denying it, but I know I wanted to come, and address the culture, see how y'all felt about it.
So you stir pot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying?
But listen here,
the culture. What you think?
Listen here, man. This about like the third or fourth chick that has said something about Trey Songz, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
This is about the third or fourth. Keke Palmer. That's what I'm just about to say. Keke Palmer. And since Keke Palmer said what she said about him, I've been kind of off him, you know what I'm saying? Because Keke don't strike me as the type that's going to, you know what I'm saying, put like he was on some weirdo shit with her.
Yeah.
And it just didn't.
She had to go in the room and hide.
Yeah, like what the fuck? And it be the niggas that could get any type of motherfucking woman too, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like relax, man. And then now you got the basket.
That's the thing.
Like, I don't know, man.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speculate. Yeah, you feel me? I'm not gonna speculate, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever happened. You feel me? I just hope, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker ain't just
whatever happened.
If it
here we go with this crap again.
Listen.
Happened.
If that man goes to jail, if he goes to jail for rape, whatever happens. If he don't go to jail for rape, whatever happens. Whatever happens. Because, like, I don't know enough to really just give an opinion. I just said what I know. And what I know is this is the third or fourth woman that has said something against this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga just, now it looks, he looking funny in the light. Now, a motherfucker come grab his ass up. And goddamn it, they come investigate him. Then now, really, you know what I'm saying? Now I really want to see what's going on.
Hey! What grandma used to say? Everybody ain't lying on you, boy.
I'm trying.
Everybody ain't lying. My mama done told me that shit so many times. Everybody ain't lying on you, boy. You in that school. You talking back to them people. You goddamn it, teaching the class and shit. I'm finna fuck you up. So yeah, everybody ain't lying on you. And once Keke said it, man, that's what made it me like, I don't know, my guy. You looking real funny in the light to me, brother.
Yeah, looking a little funny in the light. Shouts out to the coach again. Maybe that's why he never had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so disappointed in I love me some Trey Songz. You know what I mean?
You love all the toxic motherfuckers, don't you?
I do. Hey, you know what?
You love all the toxic motherfuckers, don't you?
Because he got R. Kelly vibes, according to one of one of his accusers. She claimed he was trying to urinate on her. Everything. I
guess it don't bother me as much because I'm never like Trey Songz really is not like I don't know. I like his music, but the attraction, he's a little he's all right.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, but shit, man.
You know,
when he came out with "Just Gotta Make It," you know what I mean? That was just like the hood anthem. I'm like, oh yeah, like Shorty.
Not you singing that song.
Yeah, I'm just saying that was that's what made me fall in love with him. I thought he was a gentleman type, like he was trying to transform.
Man, whatever happened.
That was my introduction to him. I would never anticipate he would be, trying to ride
shit
the
weird, bro.
It is.
It definitely is weird.
Yeah,
it is.
Man,
I would never think like to me when you have
Trey said ain't so
power. With money comes power, like you don't have to take nothing from nobody. You got chicks that would just lay down, and men too, if that's the way he wanted to go.
Yeah,
I mean, so
100%. But see, it's usually those kind of guys that be on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm with KL. You know, when I heard the Keke thing, you know what I'm saying? It kind of gave me, because like certain people, when they say certain things, you know what I'm saying, you can eliminate some of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of like, come on, like what does Keke Palmer listening? What does Keke Palmer have to gain by saying that? You know what I'm saying? That could really bring her more harm as being a
she's bigger than she's bigger than Trey Songz.
But I'm just saying, like even having that tied to your brand, even speaking about it can bring damage to her brand because she's a female. Like, we know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Women get treated different. So, like, what does she have to gain by even saying it? You know what I'm saying?
Nothing. She's the bigger name. She has nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this. Trey Songz, feel free to come on Address the Culture and address these allegations. We'll love to hear your side. We would love to hear your side. Come on now. Everybody that want to hear Trey Songz tell his side of the story right here on Address the Culture, you know, leave a comment about it. You know, tag his name right there. Hit him up.
This motherfucker love all the toxic motherfuckers. If you watching Address the Culture and you toxic and you can hold a nice old little tune, Chibannas the motherfucker for you. Just come right. We got about 2 felonies.
See, that's that monkey.
Make women uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know I'm an asshole.
You wish. You
man,
wish. You know I'm never.
Fuck Trey Songz. That nigga weird. Fuck that nigga, man. You already know how I'm giving it up, man. You making women uncomfortable. Like you should be the last. You should be the last nigga making women uncomfortable, nigga. All you gotta do is sit.
Put him in the middle. Put him in that circle right there and ask the question. Like, we don't know. I want to look a motherfucker in their face and like.
He ain't gonna sit up here and tell me like, yeah, man, I make women uncomfortable. I'm Trey Songz. What the fuck he supposed to say? Hell nah, man. These niggas be weirdos, man. For real, man. These niggas be real life weirdos, man. For real. These niggas be real. Like, and as a real, because you know I love saying a real nigga, but you know when I really say real nigga, I mean as a real black man. I just like saying nigga to make people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I give it up. But as a real man, shit, man, when you see shit like that and you see predator instincts in another motherfucker, it disgusts me and it make me look at motherfuckers like I'll punch you in your fucking face.
Look.
Oh,
Claire say, how do I feel about Chris Brown?
She loved that nigga.
She love that nigga too.
She love that nigga. She love that nigga, man. Chris Breezy, look at her. She can't even deny this shit. She like, well, you know, it was about 12 years ago. Man, you go let it go.
No.
Oh,
nah. But I fuck with Chris Brown too, though.
It's the music for me. Y'all trying to make it seem like I love them. I'm talking about the music. I love the music.
Hey, but I can admit I'm a hypocrite sometimes. So fucking what, man? Fuck
yeah, I got no back. I got a thing for Chris Brown too. I'm sorry, and it's not just his music, baby. It's when I saw him perform "Take You Down." Like I kind of felt like I was on that spinning stage. I kind of felt like I could have been on. Listen, now don't nobody judge me. I thought this was a safe space. Now, okay?
This is a safe space. I say it all the time. Be yourself. Be yourself.
Come at me, KL. Listen, I don't want nobody to knock you upside the head, but I do have to say, I took up for Chris Brown. I really did. Rihanna, she might have did something. You don't know what she did. You don't know what she did.
Hey, because Rihanna is a spicy motherfucker, man. She probably
Chris Brown
you know, big thing. And his bing just he just got the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
All his tattoos. I feel it. I like it. I do. I'm sorry. He's one of the light skin that
you know what?
I don't usually do light skin like that, but he's one of the light skin.
Let me tell you.
I was not ready to sing a Chris Brown song, KL.
All the talking, man. Cause that's why, man, y'all get up here and be talking shit. Like, and you know, with the black respect the black niggas. I'm like, man, y'all love the toxic niggas, man. And it's the
and I would tell Chris Brown that to his face. He should.
Look, you know what I think it is for you, Queen? The boots. It's the Timbs, ain't it? It's the Timbs.
It just got weird.
Y'all get weird.
Her whole tone and her voice changed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It just got weird.
It went from Chibannas to
that little boy strong. That little boy seemed like he's strong. I don't know.
Not strong. Look at that. Not strong.
Look.
Oh man, hey, you know
I
it's
think
real.
it's time for some heavy thoughts, y'all.
You know when it's real when motherfuckers be like, hey, she had to do something to him. Like that's out of his character. Like she had to do something. Like you know it's real.
I know him.
I know him. He wasn't raised like that.
Not my baby. Not my boo. Ain't no way.
Not the one that I feel for.
Hilarious.
Man. Y'all silly as hell.
Oh, that's 100. Hey, now speaking about hilarious, you know what I'm saying, which is not funny for Dr. Dre. You know, they've been going through a whole lot. And recently she got 100 million of them things. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Not only 100 million of them things, she get 2 million a month for child support. Plus 100 million of them things. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of want to come to the culture, man. I don't know, man. I think that might be a little too much. What we doing? That's a little too much, man.
Are you serious?
Not too much.
You really think it's too much?
No.
It's definitely not too much.
No, I do not.
I do not think it's
too
fair.
much. That bitch was wilding. You feel me? They made the man have an aneurysm and shit. You want 100 million, bitch? Yeah. Take the shit. You want a couple more millions? Here. Just go. I don't even want to have to worry about it no more. Just go.
Why she gotta be a bitch though, Cam?
Because he had to give her $100 million. That's why. If I give you $100 million, you could definitely stand and be a bitch if I give you $100 million. Not me per se, because I ain't got 100. He definitely, Dr. Dre definitely paid to have his attitude, because you best believe he ain't thinking of her as like a woman. Like, of course, that's the woman of his child, but I bet in his head, that's that bitch.
You're saying Dr. Dre is calling her a bitch. You're not speaking from KL's stance.
No, because I don't know this lady. But I can guarantee, if you have to give a motherfucker $100 million and you just want to be done with a motherfucker, this bitch, this nigga, hell yeah.
Look,
the
gang has spoken up. Claire said he's a billionaire. He can afford it. And she didn't put in time. She didn't been up with him. She best believe she didn't put in the work. Come on.
I didn't say she didn't deserve it. Now don't put what say that she deserves it. What I'm saying is, as Dr. Dre, if I just gave you $100 million in a divorce settlement, in my mind, I got the right to call you all the bitches I want to.
You know what?
Period.
You rude. That's just
in my mind, you can definitely be this bitch.
And the sad part about it is KL speaks for a lot of men out there, to be so totally
this
honest.
Bitch.
Because I can hear one of my brothers in my mind saying this bitch. That's like
this
his favorite
bitch.
Thing.
This bitch.
Listen, but I'm gonna tell you that all the way to the bank, he can call her whatever he wanted.
Whatever the fuck he wants to.
Every single
whatever the fuck.
Every single month that you suck.
And it's coming.
She earned it. How many nights she had to put up with some bullshit with him? She earned her stripes.
She did. She did.
I just
went a little bit more quietly. I felt like she could have went a little more quietly. That's all I felt. She could have went a little bit more quietly.
She been quiet. She been quiet. You ain't heard her.
She gonna get you gonna get it. You gonna get it regardless. You ain't gotta act crazy.
And then she came with the sneak attack. Like, you thought it was sneak.
My man Dre done fell out and shit.
You gonna keep playing with me, right? You gonna keep playing with me.
You don't know what she dealt with. You don't know the Dr. Dre that she know.
Allegedly, he used to beat her some more. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
Yeah, but shit, the nigga had a whole aneurysm.
You watch Miss LA
movie? Yeah, I seen Miss LA.
Yeah,
I seen Miss LA.
He used to beat her too.
Look, let's be clear though. I'm glad you brought up that Miss Chalet. Like, I don't have believe Miss Chalet because in that story she was everywhere. She was in a car with Pac and Suge. She was in the studio with Dre and Snoop and Dre. Like, she put herself in every big moment of Death Row. Miss Chalet was in the corner right there. Like, you gotta relax. Like,
listen,
she was everywhere. I do not remember you in the car with Pac and Suge when they got shot. Like, what are we talking about?
And
like,
when us all come, we also being everywhere the culture was. Okay, you need something that sells, and Miss Chalet needed to sell. And if they come to me and they ask me for an unsung tomorrow, everywhere that addressed the culture was, so was I.
Alright, see, that's that bull. That's that bull right there, Miss Barry.
She needed a check. She needed a check.
Yeah, man.
Tell y'all that I need a check too. She needed a check.
I ain't mad. I'm pretty sure Dre ain't mad. I'm sure everybody is getting what they want. I'm pretty sure they want. I'm pretty sure.
Oh man.
I love it. I love it. When
yeah, man.
And we address the culture. This be some real stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, we addressing the culture.
She deserved that money though, and that's not a lot. Big Wall.
Look, what they say for Kobe? You wasn't Whitney shooting in the gym. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
but she was though.
I'm sure she was there.
She was.
And I'm sure she probably helped him write a couple of songs. I'm sure she helped him.
No, I ain't saying that.
Yeah.
No, I ain't going that far. You going a little bit too far. You going too fucking far now.
What you help? Let me say this. It depends on what you constitute as helping right. Now, she could have been, helping him relieve enough stress to where he could have had his creative juices flowing. That counts for a lot.
No, she trying to imply like she was in that motherfucker with him with that motherfucker pen and paper and shit, right? Like, nah, baby, that don't sound right, Dre. You need to say this, Dre. No, Dre. Don't say this, Dre. Say this, Dre.
I know a lot of
it do count. It do count.
I know a lot of artists and their mates, all their mates help them in their creative style. It's not one artist that's in a relationship that I know whose mate does not be there in the studio with them sometimes and giving them their honest opinions. Like, you can miss me with the bullshit.
So you think she was like, no, Dre, you should say nothing but a G thing. No.
You know what? Fuck you do.
No.
I didn't even curse, so you just made me curse. You know what?
No. 1, 2, 3, and
4. Hustle. Like, she was giving them the flow, like, nah, maybe you should speed that up. No, oh yeah, you should do this.
Nah,
I think so.
But I'm a go. Your date is inspirational into a lot of things because you do have pillow talk. So it could have been that time where he was going over something with her, and she like, nah, you should say it like this, or nah, X that out. So don't discredit what she did just because you don't see her name rolling on the credits. Don't mean that she wasn't.
No, we gonna get some type of credit because we deserve some of that 100 million, motherfucker. So goddamn it, whether she argued with his ass that day and he was mad at her and he went in the studio and dropped the best in, he did that thing because of her.
You know what, KL? You know what?
We just gotta get him the finger right now.
What you got to say? She on her way to the bank. That's the whole shit. She on her way to the bank. So
that's all that matters. You know what I mean?
And for that reason, I know Drake, man, this bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, she does have to pay her own lawyer fees, so
she finna have another dude up in there, cause like who else could she?
Technically, Dre paying her lawyer fees. You gotta relax.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
When I read it, that black and white said she has to pay her own lawyer fees. So it's her money. It's coming out of the money she getting. That she got to pay her own lawyer fees. So she could have got more on top of that.
It's all coming because you remember when it first came out, Dre accused her for going in to one of his accounts and taking like $500,000-600,000 out of it. So she been checking.
She was just trying to make sure that her
put a little in the purse,
secure.
put a little in the bag. She been checking.
Guys, he was trying to play her. He shouldn't have been trying to play her.
He got it all wrong.
Yeah,
she had to try to make sure that they were secure because she didn't know how he was gonna be.
Yeah.
He could have froze all her ass. He could have froze all the stuff where she couldn't get access to none of it. So she was just trying to make sure that things were straight. She needed a roof, temporarily.
I ain't mad at it.
Look, check it out.
Boy, you sound like you was her lawyer, Miss Berry. Let me find out.
I'm trying to tell you.
She wasn't trying to be Miss Chalet down here, like for real. She wasn't trying to be his new Miss Chalet. You get what I'm saying? Because check Miss Chalet out. Like, where
because his out here fucked up.
Yeah,
his other daughter out here.
Where
his other daughter out here fucked up.
You know what?
She probably don't know. Where the fuck she at?
I ain't mad at it. Get your money, man.
I know she's salty. I know his daughter's salty. I know the daughter's salty.
Yeah, she say Dre don't give her nothing. You know what I'm saying? But get your money, man. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad.
Me neither.
Shout out to the culture gang. Say that, Miss Berry. You know what I'm talking about? Just letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Bang,
I'm going to always be here for us, ladies. I'm going to always be here for us. I understand. I get it. Because when I get my settlement, my husband ain't got too much. He ain't got Dr. Dre money. But listen, when I get my settlement money, KL, you shut up. It's going to get it. I was inspirational in a whole lot of things, okay?
Man.
Fall back on that one.
When I get my settlement money, I don't want to hear nothing.
Hey, look, you got to be in the gym with him. You got to be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? As long as you in the gym.
Nigga, I've been in the gym. What is you talking about?
As long as you in the gym.
Hands up.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be in the gym.
Hands up, don't shoot.
You be in the gym.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Y'all already know.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Y'all been there defending all that. Like, why is it? Answer this for me, though. Seriously.
This is really no defense. This is just, things I've heard.
It's just.
I just want to ask a question, though, for real. Honestly.
No, go ahead.
Why is it, especially my black brothers, why is it when you with a woman for so long? You know what I mean? Black women endure a lot. We hold y'all up as kings. We do a whole lot and we contribute. It ain't like y'all do it by yourself. In today's society, we help contribute. But when you're ready to venture off and like we part ways, why is it you want to take everything when we worked so hard collaboratively to get this? You get what I'm saying? Like I done did a lot, Why is it the money is such a big thing to you guys? Why? And instead of the love, if you honestly don't want to share the money, you honestly feel within your heart that this person can't basically survive without you. And if you've ever loved that person, why would you even want to put that person in that stance?
Well, you want to go or you want me to go, Kel? You know what I'm saying? Well, look, I
go ahead.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the floor. Well, for me, if we're talking about personally, I don't subscribe.
No, not you personally. I'm just asking in general from a man's standpoint, But you can speak personally too.
But see,
because y'all speak anyway.
Right. So it has to be personal.
She deserved to be called a bitch. If she deserved to be called a bitch, explain why she don't deserve to still have empathy and love from you now that y'all not together.
I mean, like now, me personally, I have to say personally because I don't.
He don't love.
You know what I'm saying?
Why does him calling her a bitch disqualify all the love he had for her? He just feel like, man, I ain't with he know she don't fuck with him. He don't fuck with her. This bitch, I get this bitch 100. She had my kids. I love this bitch. I never want to see her fucked up. So he'll take this 100 million. This bitch,
yeah.
Shit, it ain't gotta be all. That can't disqualify that. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Bird just can't disqualify all the love on his side because I'm pretty sure he got love for her. But shit, man, he gotta give up. He don't even fuck with her and she don't fuck with him. probably feel some type of way. I just know he would. And I just had an aneurysm and shit, and goddamn it, man, you know, you never know how Drake just probably just want to be over and done with this shit. This nigga just had an aneurysm and shit. You know what I'm saying? I thought the nigga checked out and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whole lot, but you know what I'm saying? It's just all different types of men. You know what I'm saying? Different men think different types of ways. And shouts out to the culture gang. It's not fair to have them speak on the behalf of all men. And that's kind of the point that I was finna get to, because me personally, I have to speak personally, because I don't subscribe to the channel of a man not supposed to take care of his woman. He's not supposed to support her, good or bad, especially if that's the mother of your child. You're supposed to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. I'm more on that page of us getting it together, because if I'm not with you or not, you still the mother of my child. And if you're not in a mental right space, my child is not going to be mentally right. So I got to make sure y'all taken care of if we not together or not. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about men out here that don't do that and don't take care of their responsibility, I can't even speak for them, because I can never understand it. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know. I can't relate.
I can't relate to that, because I'm definitely not. And I do think it's
then why did you say she had what she got was too much?
Because I'm just speaking from
I don't think that's what he said.
Why did
that's what he said. I didn't say it was too much.
Why is it not?
I didn't say it was too much. That's appropriate. This nigga's worth $1 billion. Why she can't? He's worth $1 billion, so to speak, right? Why she can't get 100?
Yeah, to be honest, and that's what I'm saying. But if we talking barbershop talk, like I done heard a lot of dudes say that that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I done heard people say, so just speaking from that aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's a lot of money? You know, now me personally, you know what I'm saying?
Me personally, hell yeah.
I think it's good. You know what I'm saying? If we talking about my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because if I'm worth $1 billion, giving her $100 million.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Go.
Like,
all right, man.
You know what I'm saying? All right, like, don't get your money, man. And
Don't get your money. So, it's all good, man. Thanks. I love you. You love. All right, you go ahead and go over there, whatever, man. Just keep it respectful. You feel me? All right.
And the thing is the fact that he is Dr. Dre. He's gonna make that back.
That's a fact.
Gonna make that back.
Yeah, he got the Super Bowl coming up right now. You know what I mean?
So he probably finna make that back, because you just said that fucking thing. The Super Bowl.
If they don't shut down the Super Bowl in light of Omicron,
they are not shutting that, man. They are not shutting down the Super Bowl. You can guarantee that.
I love the Super Bowl for the halftime show and the commercials, and they better come with the commercials this year, because the commercials kind of been bullshit. I'm just put that out there. The commercials been bullshit.
That's because people ain't been able to work. People been scared to get out and get to work.
I don't know if y'all can go there with me about the commercials, but I remember the first time that I got high, right? And it was the Budweiser commercial. You remember the bullfrogs with the Budweiser?
Yeah.
Shit. Now, ain't nobody top them commercials. I'm going to need for them to come on with some good commercials. I'm going to need this halftime show to be the shit. And I'm going to need my chicken wings to be fried and seasoned so to perfection. That's be the And
they're not canceling.
Against my chicken wings because you just talked about growing organic and all of that. But if they fry it, that's fine with the chicken wings.
I indulge in good eating. Don't get me wrong. I'm not passing up no good old wings.
She to be good. I'm just like,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go crazy.
Because you know that's Mother Earth. You feel me? I always call her Mother Earth and Mother Love. Mother Earth and Mother Love.
She can pray over it and make sure the chicken just hit.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. I'm eating that chicken with you. I'm gonna pass up on the lemon pepper and all the extra salt. You feel what I'm saying? Just be a little easy.
This season, right? I ain't gotta have the extra. That's all
right. So let me ask you a question. Since you're on here, Queen, gotta do it. Hot or cold chicken? Which tastes the best?
I can't do no cold meat. I like my meat a little warm. I don't like cold pizza. I don't like
cold pizza.
I don't like cold.
But if I got to choose between hot and cold, I'm a 100% hot every time.
I gotta go. I cannot just.
Hot.
How do you just go to the refrigerator and just pull it out? Like I can't.
What if
I can't do not room temperature. I could do some room. I could do room temperature. That's why I cut it.
Okay,
like room temperature.
It was cooked early. Okay, I could do it.
Yeah, room temperature.
What about you? Big Wall.
I gotta be hot. Like I gotta be high as hell. Like on some high shit, you'll eat some cold chicken. You know
what is y'all black? I only eat that hot too. Let me clarify that before I make this
some high shit.
But a lot of people that I asked, I literally was going around for like 2 days straight asking people like hot or cold chicken. You know, especially people of our culture, right? And most of them really did say no. They say cold. They say that's when the season marinate. And I'm like, I'm not eating no cold chicken. I don't eat leftover. I'm not eating leftover chicken, period.
Yeah, because if I have to choose, like who chooses cold chicken over fucking hot chicken?
You said you're not eating no leftover.
Come on, I don't believe it.
No, I'm not.
I don't believe it. They was actually choosing cold chicken. Now see, this be the shit that makes me go fucking crazy. This be the shit that makes me go fucking crazy. Cause ain't no niggas that pick fucking cold chicken over hot chicken now. I'm
telling you,
I'm finna go.
Culture. We gotta ask the question. Like
that ain't even a question to ask.
I really want to know.
Put it in the comments. Let us know. We already got somebody that say hot. Put it in the comments.
If you pick cold over hot, no ass weird.
No.
Okay, wait. See, let me ask you this question. Okay. So you ain't never heard nobody say the seasoning done set.
Yeah, and that's what they talking about with the cold chicken too.
With the leftovers.
No. No, that's a different type. Leftover chicken is a different type of chicken.
Huh?
Do you have an air fryer?
I do.
Girl, throw that chicken in the air fryer and it's gonna change.
No, because the middle of the meat, the white meat and stuff is gonna be gray. It's gonna be gray and it's gonna be
girl, You is wasting good food. What is you doing?
And I'm not. It goes in the garbage afterwards. Like.
You be eating that good seasoning. Let that season settle on in there. See the low key the next day be even better.
Yeah.
Like, I want to know. I just want to know who picked cold chicken over that fucking blew my mind. Like who the fuck? If you be like, okay, cold chicken
I'm not eating it warm. It can't sit on the stove for a few hours. Now
room temperature, or if it's coming out the refrigerator and you heat it back up. But see, I like to put my shit in the oven. I don't be liking to put my shit in the microwave.
Shouts out to the culture gang. Hot chicken and cold potato salad. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hot chicken. See, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hot
chicken. I ain't eating it no other way because chicken's supposed to be crispy. Like, that's called chicken. You get what I'm saying?
Hot chicken.
That's weird.
Got my stomach over here growling.
That's not of the culture, man. Cold over hot. That's not of the culture, man. That's weirdo shit. That sounds like some Caucasian shit.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, that sounds like some Caucasian shit.
It's all
people
good.
of the Caucasus Mountain.
That's how we address the culture. That's how we address it. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do shit like that.
Look. Speaking about addressing the culture. Let's get into it, man. Y'all know I've been wanting to talk to y'all about this. Today, the Ahmaud Arbery trial, the verdict came back in that the three guys got life in prison for the murder of Ahmaud Arbery. Now, you know I want to bring it to the panel. Yeah, let's take a moment of silence.
We've been following this shit. We've been following this shit since day one. We've been following this shit since day one. This is kind of like a cursor to our show. You know what I'm saying? Because when we first started doing this shit was around the time that this shit first had happened.
Yeah.
And the shit was going to trial and shit. So, yeah. We've been waiting on this shit.
Yeah, and I was skeptical. I was skeptical, especially when they came out about the verdict and that the judge found out that it was racist. It was racist people within the jury, and they allowed them to still be jurors. I was like, oh man, here go the overplay for the over underlay. You know what I'm talking about? And to see them get this verdict, I wanted to pose this question to the panel. What do you guys think that this verdict does for the culture as a whole? Does it create trust, or does it create a sense of awareness about, just how we treat it in this country? I'm gonna go to you, She. How you feel about this verdict?
Well, I had to mute my phone camera, but I think it was just. But at the end of the day, them doing life in prison is still not going to do anything about the ongoing issue we have when it comes to racism and things like that. I think we need to laws in place and more safety mechanisms in communities that we know, because the community itself is known for doing things of this nature. So if we know this community does things of the sort, we need to put police them better. That's my thoughts.
Yeah. How about you, Miss Berry? How you feel about it? How you think this verdict gonna affect the community and the culture?
Okay, so your question originally was, does this create trust? I still have no trust. Let me say that, because there is always a sacrificial lamb. Okay, but that still does not change who they are. They are who they are. It's been since the beginning of time. I don't believe it's ever going to change. And I'm not trying to just, be negative, because yes, they deserve every little piece of what they got. But I mean, what happens to the rest of our people who have not had justice served and probably will never have justice? And then, to be honest, those to come, because understand that this is not it. Because now that the verdict has come down, you can guarantee that there is going to be some backlash over this. So I still have no trust.
I can dig it.
I totally agree. I totally agree there.
100%. How about you, Kay? How you feeling about the verdict?
Well, we ain't got to even speak on if I have trust or not. You already know the answer to that. So I just want to take it to a deeper level, you know what I'm saying, and just have something to think about real quick, Now, if you think long and hard about this Almer, I hate to fuck the name of, but if you think about this case, right? If the video never got out, they would have got away with the shit.
100%. Yeah. That's a great
They
point.
would have 100% got away with the shit.
Yeah.
That is all.
Yeah. 100%.
That is all.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
100%.
Oh, and another point. One last point before, you know what I'm saying, I let you go, Chibannas. Don't forget that the prosecutor, they locked the prosecutor up too. So always keep that in mind. Like, these people, they fucked themselves, but they could have gotten away with the shit. So it just got so public that they had to be punished to the fullest extent of the law. We see the shit happening, even with the Kyle Rittenhouse and shit. Even though that ain't got shit to do with the culture, but think. So as far as it comes down to trusting these laws and shit, man, if you out here, man, as a black person, man, woman, child, baby, whatever, man, if it's the law against you, you're gonna always lose, man. You're gonna always lose, man. Because these dudes going to jail forever, but that don't bring fam back.
Yeah.
And this shit could have been avoided. But they don't create laws to create laws to dissuade people from doing shit like this, or people feel that they can do things like this and get away with it. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of cases, they actually do. Until we see legislation, I mean, I don't know, man. Juneteenth is nice. You know what I'm saying? The Black Lives Matter motherfucking crosswalk on DC is nice. That's all well and good, but until we really see some real like laws like against some of the shit that happened and violence against us, man. I mean, I'm just sitting back and just watching because I mean, I'll bury this week. What is going to be next week, man? And really, it's just it seems like the older you get, it seems like a more hopeless fight. You know what I'm saying? The older you get, I'm gonna just keep it real, because you know I'm at the age now when I'm well aware of really just how life really works. You know what I'm saying? And my mindset now from when I was like 25 and shit, like damn, like to really just understand like the effect that the system really just has on your day-to-day life. Like, and when you sit back and think about that shit, like it's some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's really some real shit, and there ain't nothing to like try to minimize. I know we always sit, and I know we always say we need to do, and black people need them, black people and black people, but the laws is actually like created and structured in a way for it to be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it ain't really like shit you can do about it. You feel me? And it's just like, fuck, just find your way, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you take your people with you and educate those around you, you know what I'm saying? At this point, you feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Shouts out to the culture gang. Trust is a strong thing. Not one act is going to restore trust. You know what I mean? And that is 100% fact. You know what I mean?
We would be stupid to trust. That's what I think. As black people, we would be stupid to trust. So that's why I don't never get down on people about this whole vaccine shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to take the vaccine, man, that's perfectly fine. But just goddamn it, if you're gonna goddamn it be out and about, man, just wear a mask and wash your fucking hands, man, and just be aware of what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? That's all. If that was the least, if that was the least that was like collectively on the collective people's mind, so to speak, if that was the least, this shit would be a lot better. But people ain't in sync with each other, and people just ain't taking it as seriously as it is, because like this pandemic is not this for America to get over this pandemic. America has to stop being so fucking selfish, and I don't see it happen.
Shout out to the culture game. The Emmett Till Act needs to be passed. It does.
100%.
And that's what I was speaking on in the beginning, you know. When it comes to this case and so many other cases, until we start implementing laws that protect us as people. And like I say, if there are communities, there are whole cities that we know still have the Ku Klux Klan and so many other organizations, you know, that I care not to name because, you know, they don't deserve to come.
No recognition. You
know, they don't deserve, right, you know. But if we know they exist, why aren't these communities being better policed? You understand what I'm saying? If we police them like they police us, then maybe we can get ahead of what's going on.
I definitely want to say that, like, to your point, I think that a lot of the issue is the fact that I don't know how old your parents are, but my parents are, you know, late 70s, well, mid 70s, excuse me. So if you think about it, we were raised with people who were taught to be quiet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because they were raised by people who taught them to keep their heads down and just make it through. You know,
that was life and
now
death shit.
Here we are as a unit coming together and saying it's time to fight. It's no more of that. You know, we're banding together, and those of us who have strong voices, we are not afraid to speak. And there needs to be more of us in the community not afraid to speak, and getting those to come with us so that we can fight and get those laws passed, such as the Emmett Till and other things that we need to do, because there shouldn't be that. Like, don't get me wrong, in the city that I live in, if I go too far east, I done gone too far. You know what I mean?
Talk about it. Address the culture.
And what are we in 22? And it's still now to this day. Like, I know that I have to teach my children, hey, we Black, and that's just the way it's going to be. And there are lessons that we have to teach our children. But along with that, now I am teaching them to fight. I am training them. When I went to the gun range, so I've always been against guns and against violence and, things like that. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, protect myself. So I go to the gun range and I see the Caucasians with their children, and I'm thinking like, okay, you got to be a certain age to come out here, but not realizing that they're starting them as babies.
Absolutely.
So we need to do the same thing.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to raise up a nation, that will fight. And let's stop talking about it. Stop talking about the shit that really don't matter.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Address the culture, man. Talk this shit.
I'm just saying.
So,
see, you rose up something in me. I'm just saying, raise up a nation. You know what I'm saying? That's ready to fight. You know what I mean? Because it's us. Because if I talk to my mother would be like, "Well, Tanya, calm down." No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, start calming down. And that's the problem.
Yes, it is sundown towns.
Yeah, whenever I get upset, it's like, oh, we just need no more of that. No more of that. Why do you think that we're having so many mental cases now? Because we're taught to bring it down and calm it down. If I could just snap real quick and say what I got to say, then maybe I wouldn't need no therapist. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able, our voice needs to be heard. You know what I mean? And if ain't nobody gonna hear it, don't matter. I'm still gonna say
I totally agree.
That's a fact.
I totally agree.
That's a fact. Yeah. And then piggyback off of what you said was a super dope point. And it's the channel that I subscribe to. It's not about getting a big group of people. It's about collectively, two or three here, different like-minded individuals, and you bring them together on one goal. We could change the world. It don't need to be a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mass state. If you talk to certain people, like all of us on this platform, for the most part, we are like-minded individuals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people out here that's like-minded. But all we see is the nonsense. All we think that it's more nonsense.
Because
the negative is loud as fuck.
Yeah,
the negative, because it's a lot of positive, but the negative is so loud, it drowns out the positive and almost fool you to think that it's nothing but the negative there.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? You have to be aware and have to be conscious of that too, because that's profitable. The system, our pain and like our oppression is profitable. You kind of have to be aware. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's brainwashed too. You know what I'm saying? That hate their own people. You feel me?
I hate that. And that's the worst for me. You know what I'm saying? When I hear my people so hard on my people, and they give the other races, their oppressors, the decency and the courtesy, like being courteous. Like I'm not doing business with black folks. I'm gonna do business with the other people. Why? Like it's reasons why our people are what we are. Not to say that you can't do business with other people, but don't be so hard on us. Like
I'm gonna give you a prime example. The other day, I do Uber in my pastime. Shout out to my holiday car. My Uber be so lit up, like it's so pretty. It got the Valentine's Day. Cause Valentine's Day coming up. But I'm driving a customer the other day, and he gets a call on the phone, and he says, "I'm on my way to my conceal and carry class, right?" And it bothered me. Y'all know I hate guns. Everybody, and everybody knows Chibannas know I am so anti-gun. Let me say that for those that may be new to it. Okay. With that being said, the man sits in the back seat and he tells his person on the other phone, he's like, "Yeah, I'm on my way to my conceal and carry class because I'm waiting on Ray and Pookie to try to pull it." But He's a black dude. You get what I'm saying? So for me,
he's black and funny to me. It was funny, man.
It irritated my butt crack, because for me, it's like your intentions when you go get the gun is to do harm to your own people,
not to protect yourself, but to do harm.
Yeah, not to protect yourself.
It's literally to do harm, you know, and it's crazy. Or even that the fact that you think you need to get a gun for your people. You feel what I'm saying? You know,
I'm go kind of crazy.
We gotta get rid of. We gotta get rid of.
You know, you might need one.
Put the damn guns down.
I don't know. See, I'm gonna say, like,
put the guns down.
Listen, I hear what you're saying about putting the guns down, but I will say this, and this is not to create an uproar or to fight, but I definitely was against guns, right? So in the household that I grew up in, it was pray about everything, right? Mm-hmm. And my mother was totally against guns, right? So I'm about pray, but I'm finna get some action though too. I got to protect me and my family, you know, and I was never comfortable with it. I never liked it, but I feel like I have to protect me some kind of way, and I'm gonna choose me before I choose you. You know what I mean? Like it's only one way around this. You know what I mean? Not everybody gonna lay it down, which I don't think that will ever happen. But if everybody gonna lay it down, then okay. But I'm not doing it to just one person. I'm doing it to protect.
And that's my thing. I think we all need to lay it down. That's just, I feel like we need a whole kumbaya. But going back to one of the things you spoke of on early, I feel like if the government spent more time addressing mental health, then a lot of things in this world, even to racism, it all will minimize substantially. Because if we had the resources to combat depression, anxiety, voices, if we had what we needed, then it would it would put domestic abuse to an end. It will not to an end, but minimize, gun violence to an end. It will put an end to suicide. It will address so many other things within the culture. So
but you know what, she like, I definitely 100%. I think you thinking more about the mental aspect of it. And shouts out to the culture gang. Like Nas say, you better get yourself a gun. That's a fact. That's dope. Shouts out to the culture. But I think you speaking more on the mental aspect of us being able to understand our worth and what we're doing. Because if I have a gun and I lay it on the table, it's only gonna fire if I pull the trigger. Mm-hmm. You understand? So the gun is not the issue. It's my mental. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what people like. You have a gun.
But I don't think it's not the gun.
And that's the thing. When people know they have the gun.
But if it wasn't a gun, it'd be something else.
People know they have a gun and they're angry, right? But that's what I'm saying. If we address mental health, because even if it's not something, even if it's violence, you're saying something else, like maybe a knife, or maybe you'll bust somebody's head. That once again, let's attack mental health.
That's what I'm talking about. It's more the mental aspect. Yeah. It's not about putting the guns down. Because, okay, I pick the gun down, I pick up a bat and crack you in the head, it's still the same result. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about the gun, it's about the healing up here. You know what I'm saying? And beyond just a color barrier, it's just a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like when I look at humanity, one thing about this pandemic that I've learned, I don't know about y'all, but it's
everybody that got a pistol, if they got a pistol, they waiting to pop it.
Yeah,
you are waiting to pop this motherfucking pistol.
That's a fact.
We gotta get rid of the damn guns. Y'all ain't gonna make me understand that.
Well, for me,
I'm not ready to pop it, I'm telling you that. That's the last thing that I want to do. That's the last thing that I want to do. That's not me. That's not who I am, and it won't ever be me. But what I am telling you is, I got my little ones, and I am Mother Hawk, and I'm gonna make sure that ain't nobody gonna come and
trust in God. Why y'all can't trust in God?
I do trust him. I trust him every step of the way. The one thing that I did say was that I grew up in a household that my mom can't pray. So I never laid that. I'm telling
you better pull your Bible up. What movie was that where that Bible saved him? You got shot in the Bible.
Listen. So I never laid it down. But what I'm telling you is, I never laid it down. But my mind, the more I become aware of the world, understand?
So we fear man more than we fear the wrath of the Creator. How can you mentally kill someone? Do you know what that'll do for your psyche? You can kill somebody and not be a killer and not be mentally disturbed for the rest of your life.
You playing rules in a world that you living in. Like the rules you playing, you're not gonna make it in this world. Like because at this point, everybody is on that. You know what I'm saying? You can't say put the guns down. And why are we trying to be like everybody else? Why you just gonna be yourself? Why we can't change things? Like, we need to put a petition together. Like, if we can put petitions together to mute Will and Jada, we surely can put petitions together to fight all these adversities that we face in the culture, whether it be gun violence or domestic abuse or whatever it is that we're going through. Come on, man. Show some love. Y'all need love.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'll say this.
How do we feel?
Let me say this. So I never put the Bible down. I never once put the Bible down, and I definitely agree. Definitely pray. But I also believe that I do have the right to protect myself and my family. It is not my goal to get anyone. I pray that I don't ever have to use it. I do have it. I am legal, and I pray that I don't ever have to use it. I really do, because that is not my goal. That is not what I want to do. I don't know how it would affect my mental, but what I can tell you, if I lose my child, if my children lose me, something in this world is not going to be right. And I don't care how many pills you give them or give me, something would not be right. So what I can do is protect my own. I'm not looking for a fight, because my mama always said, when you go looking for a fight, you go get it. So I'm not looking for a fight. But I am, and I don't just pop off like that either. So understand, I do have a cool head. You know what I mean? I'm even keel about it. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna step to nobody and do nothing just because I got something. That's not even how I live my life. That's not me. But I can guarantee you, if you test me now, if you test me, and I don't want you to, but I'm gonna make sure that I can protect my own, because nobody looking out for me but me. Mm-hmm. See, you ain't over here. You ain't over here to help me pray. You ain't over here to, you know what I'm saying, try to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? It's going
to definitely be like,
you know what I mean? Like I just told you, I live so close, like the young lady said, them sundown towns. I live so close. You know what I mean? I live so close.
And them sundown towns and shit is real.
Absolutely. 100%.
I live so close, so I got to make sure. That is my job. God gave my babies to me to raise them and protect them and teach them.
That's a fact. Shouts out to the culture gang. They say, where in the Bible does it teach you not to protect yourself? That's a fact. Right, it definitely says you have to protect yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But we don't have to protect ourselves with the intent to kill.
They have swords in the Bible, though.
Absolutely. It's not the intent to kill; it's the intent to defend, and that's where the line gets up.
It's about the mentality, So that's really what it boils down to. But Mother Love on everybody, she just wanted to be all hugs and kisses, everybody. No guns, no nothing. Just
why would y'all want to put somebody else's mother through the same agony that you don't want to go through? Is that fair?
If that motherfucker put me in a position where I have to choose between him and me, I ain't gonna. It's gonna be him every time.
Sometimes you just gotta teach people love. Like that's when you be like.
So if somebody trying to kill you,
you say, "Come give me a hug." You know, let's hug it out. Let's hug it out. You know you really don't want to do that.
Okay.
Look, motherfucker, put that gun out. You know, bring it in.
Tell you why you don't want to do bro.
Just bring it in.
Yeah.
Come here, baby. You need some love, baby.
Let me tell you why
you
you
just
don't
need some love.
that. You know,
you just need some love.
Come here, let me.
You just need some love. You don't want to kill me.
Yeah,
you just need some love.
Man, that sound real good. You know
it sounds good.
It sounds
good.
Try it. No, I would never try that.
I hear the music playing in the background. I hear the strings and all that shit.
A lot of people just want love.
I can't do that one. You know what I'm talking about? You got that one.
You will fuck there. Oh, excuse my language. Well, you know.
No, let that dick. You always trying to say something. Let the fuck. Let that shit fly, man. That's why I be going. That's when I be going crazy and shit. You motherfucker, you politically correct and shit. And I be hating that shit. That motherfucker need to die for what he did. He just needs some love. They need to sit him down in jail and talk to him for about 5 years. He didn't mean to do that shit. They talked to him for 5 years. Put him in jail.
Mentorship.
Kill his ass. His ass need to die.
Okay, before we I just want to ask a question, honestly.
That motherfucker needs to die.
Are there times in your life, you know, being an adult and previously you look for mentorship, right?
You said that you look for what?
Mentorship. You know, someone to talk to you and like be that voice of reason if ever your thoughts are jumbled, right?
Yeah.
You know, and once again, it goes back to why people do mean things and heinous things. Like if a person is about to kill you, the fact that you look at them and be like, you know what, I love you, you shouldn't do that. It will do something for their mental because they probably never heard that. You know what I mean? Man. And I'm honestly being serious.
See, I know you are.
I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. And then that's when I be getting mad and shit. And then I be getting mad. This around the time when I get mad. This right around the time where I get mad and I get the hollering and shit and get the cussing like, wake the fuck up! You can't think like that! Wake your ass up, man! And then they be like, man, can't you stop barring? Man, be like, no, I won't. No, I'm gonna tell her. No, baby. No.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you that it has
been raped in my own home by someone I know. Yes. Did I attempt to kill them? No.
And that's why. Because I know we've discussed those things, and she has actually been in situations where most people will want to kill.
My son was shot 5 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You had a gun at that situation, and you was put in a situation. If you had that on you, would you have said I love you then? If you had that on you, you shoot that motherfucker.
What do you mean?
You shoot. If you had in any situation,
I would never put a gun in my hands. It's things like that has taught me grace. You get what I'm saying? Because
I see what angle you're coming from.
When I was raped in my home,
I wish you had the gun.
I could tell on you and send you to jail. Some people could.
I wish you had the gun, baby.
But
I wish you had the gun and you shot that motherfucker. That's what I wish. Yeah. I wish you shot that motherfucker.
So he won't do that to nobody else.
Multiple.
So he won't do that to nobody.
But he's in jail. The person that raped me is in jail for 3 consecutive life sentences, and I had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck all that.
Like y'all say,
like on you to shot his ass. And out of the
but that's dope, and that's one of those things about she.
She say Jeffrey Dahmer ain't trying to hear me.
Shouts out to the culture gang. You know what I'm saying?
Because they always gonna come to the side. They always gonna come to the side with a little poke. Because he definitely ain't gonna be trying to hear that shit. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely one of those conversations, and you know what I'm saying? And I want to
we got kind of carried away in this moment.
Yeah, we have. I want to hit y'all with the doing it for the culture question. Before we get up out of here, y'all know I got to hit y'all with a question, and this one real spicy. You know what I'm talking about? Now, the question is, If you are intimate with a man, can he ask you for money? Is the culture question. And Miss Berry, I'm gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come to you. If you intimate with a man, does he have the right to ask you for some money?
Ooh, that was a smooth one, baby.
It depends on how good that dick is. If that dick good, she got the 40 piece. If that dick good, she got the 40 piece. If that dick good, but that dick gotta be good though. That dick gotta be good though. That dick gotta be good though. It gotta be good.
I'm gonna say this because, like, I don't care how good it is. Whatever I'm gonna give you or do for you, I'm gonna give you or do for you. Don't feel like just because you dicking me down that I'm just supposed to be like, you know how much I got to go through to make this hourly wage that I'm making. Is you crazy? You're just gonna ask me for money for what? What is you trying to buy? What do you need? Did you go to work today? Because that's my other question. Did you go to work just as well as I did today? Because if you went to work like I did,
look, Kay, tell us what they did do.
Now, if you need to make it to the next paycheck, then we need to talk about what we need to work on in order for you to get to the next paycheck. Now, am I gonna and try to help you figure things out? Is your lights off? Do you need something to eat? She don't do leftover chicken, so maybe I could stop by She's house and get you a plate. Because I don't know what you need my money for. What do you need my money for? What do you need? No, I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Fuck that. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fuck that. If I'm sliding this little meat up in your ass and I need a couple dollars, goddammit, to whatever, I'm gonna fucking ask. Cause I'm the nice guy anyway. It don't matter. If we've been hanging out and if we fucking, we ain't just fucking out. It ain't just no, okay, only time I see you is when we fuck. Cause I'm like 40 damn near. So like, I don't get out. But like, if I see you often, I'm pretty sure I've taken you somewhere to eat. I'm pretty sure, goddammit, I've brought you food. If you fucking with me, I'm pretty sure I've done nice things for you. And so if I be like, man,
I just said I would feed you, KL. I said I'm not putting no money in your pocket. I just said that I would feed you.
Hey, if I need $40, hey, if I need you to cash at me $40 and we've been fucking for a couple months, I need that $40 fucking dollars.
Okay,
I need that fucking $40. Just like I wouldn't have no problem with you asking shit. And we've been fucking for a couple months. And I'm like, you know what? I really like her. She's like, baby, I need $40. No problem, baby.
Okay, KL, let me ask you this one question. At 40, what the fuck do you need $40 for? Because your water ain't $40. Your lights ain't $40.
40 is just an arbitrary number. $40 is an arbitrary number. We all know $40 really ain't got no value. It's just $40. It's just $40. You feel me? You feel my? It's just $40. So $40 can mean $100. $40 could mean $500. It depends upon the person. Because you can give away $40. You can willingly give away $40. You can willingly give away $40. No, it's not. If I give you $40, I don't need $40 back. You don't need $40 back from a motherfucker. Come on, man. You don't need $40 back from a motherfucker. If I give you $40, if we fucking and I give you $40, I'm not gonna ask for the fucking $40 back.
That's petty. What you do? $40 ain't nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
That ain't nothing. Whether it's 40 or 50 or 100.
Fucking is two different things. Is we fucking or is we intimate? What is we doing?
We fucking. If we fucking, we intimate. It's all a fucking.
If we fucking, I ain't giving you shit. You don't need my
Cause I ain't fucking without kissing. Listen, cause I ain't fucking without kissing, and I ain't fucking without eating no pussy. Especially on the new, We on the new tour. We on the new. Our fucking is hot. Our fucking is hot. We fucking fucking. I can't get 40, 50, 60.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
I just heard
Come on, man.
something. I just heard some. Miss Berry.
Come on, man.
Miss Berry. Miss Berry. You know what I'm talking about? You just said, if we fucking, I ain't giving you shit, right? Now, if we intimate, I can get that $50 about you.
That is all a fucking saying.
Wait.
What is we saying?
Okay, wait. Let me say this. Don't say it like that, though. Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
You're talking to grown ass people here, man. You're talking to grown ass people. You can't. When you get a certain age, you can't separate the two. When you
can too.
When you get a certain age. Man, no, you can't. No, the fuck you can't. When you get a certain age, and this is coming from Mr. Ho and the Mr. Bitches. This is coming from Mr. Bitches. This is coming from Mr. Bitch.
Shouts out to the coaching game. If it ain't nothing, why you don't have it? Look, see the coaching
ain't no
game,
separating the two.
Come on.
Man, boy, y'all ain't playing no games tonight.
If it ain't nothing, why you ain't got it? Why you ain't got it?
He didn't say that
why you ain't got it?
He didn't say that she don't got it. You don't got it. You don't got it.
Because I'm fucked up. If I ask it, I ain't got it. Right. So we been fucking. Listen, I stopped using condoms like well over 10 years ago. You feel me? So I'm
you giving away raw dick. You should definitely
No, shit happens. Shit happens, man. Shit happens. Because if I'm fucking you, we definitely fucking raw. And I just said, ain't no fucking and intimate. No, it's all the same. Because we fucking raw. I'm at the age. We fucking raw. We fucking raw.
It's not raw. It's not raw if you got your mask on. That's the new rules. It's not raw as long as you got your mask on.
Nah.
It ain't wrong. Fuck out of here. Come on, man.
And then you got the COVID and you finna goddamn it go take the.
I'm lost here.
I'm just saying. It's the principle.
We're having protected.
I'm arguing over the principle.
It's not raw as long as you got your mask on. That's what the CDC said.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm thinking like, because in my mind, this is how I'm thinking in my mind, just to be clear. This is how I'm thinking in my mind.
That was a joke.
You bet not.
You have those people that will listen to you.
I don't think nothing to that. We too grown for that.
KL, you said that you are almost 40. So I am 42. So you should know there is a difference between intimate and just fucking. That's first and foremost, okay?
Not to me.
There is a difference.
I mean, it's definitely, but at the age where, like, if I'm fucking, we intimate. So I'm at the age where I don't fuck with sport. You feel me? So you fuck. Okay. I'm at the age where you fuck with purpose.
Because you fucking wrong, so you shouldn't be fucking with sport.
Exactly. So, baby, if you need hit me up.
I'm getting my boo $40 though.
And I just want the same courtesy, whatever the $40 may be. And $40 is just an arbitrary number.
I'm gonna give him the $40 because I'm asked for 80 back.
That's fine. And that's fine. Hey, at a certain age.
Since we that comfortable and we want to start asking each other for petty ass $40, like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
You want it, you got it. You
better piece that 80 up twice. Don't that 80 in no motherfucker one time trying to be an asshole. Don't ask for that 80 and one time trying to be an asshole. Like, okay, so you gave me 40. I'm going to need double back just cuz. Yeah, baby, you going to penalize a nigga because a nigga is just shit. You going to penalize a nigga? You going to penalize a nigga? Damn! Yeah. We keep it. Baby! I ain't keep counting how many
Oh, no.
So I get petty. That's how I get petty. Like, I'm just doing what you like. I just needed you one. You one time. See, if you can't, because see, people just be fucking for sport. Like how do you fuck a person and not kiss them, or like how do you fuck a person just like know, man. I'm at the age now where it just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
So
probably because I stopped using
KM, so you going raw and you kissing?
You hear?
No, I got a girl. Yeah, I got a girl. Hell yeah, my girl. Hell yeah, I knew my girl for years. And the first night we kicked it, man, listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Right? I knew my girl for years, so yeah. So the first time we did, hell yeah, I was in that thing raw. Hell yeah, I had knew her for years and shit.
You keep switching it up, okay? I'm not understanding which way you coming from. First you said if you just fucking, then now you said you kissing everybody, but then you switched it up to cover yourself.
No, but like I'm listen. This is the mentality I'm coming from. Everybody know I got a girl. But this is the mentality. This is single mentality me. Okay. I'm not having sex with a person unless I can have sex with them raw. So with me saying that, I'm just not having sex with just anybody. If I was to be single, I just didn't get down like that. So it's kind of like a process.
But how do you know that you're the only one she's having sex with, bro?
Because she could be honest with why would she have to lie to me if I'm getting to know her and it's a process?
Because that's what people do.
But man, you gotta come from a man. I don't know, man. I always come from a place. I don't know. I just come from a place of honesty. Like, what is the purpose of you lying? If you fucking. But you get to know. But if you get to know a person before you actually fuck them, you can kind of get an idea of, you know what I'm saying, what a person got going on, man.
I don't know. You just said the blue waffles. If you know, you know. Everybody go Google blue waffles. Yeah. And you will see what she's talking about. It's not a good look. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta relax.
I don't know, man.
You gotta relax.
People just need to. I guess, man. I don't know, man. I guess people just need to choose
better bodies. Shout out to the culture gang. They said, "Are you a Friday night 1 a.m. sneak link, or are we Sunday through Saturday spending time with each other?" Is the question. You know what I'm saying? So I think
we kick it on the weekends. Yeah, but man, listen. If I come to like when you get a certain age, this is what I'm saying. This age shit matters because when you get a certain age, when you get to a chick crib at Friday night at 1 o'clock, I'm spending the night. Because if I'm not spending the night, I could go the fuck home. I got my own shit.
So to my point, you still don't need $40 because if you spend it the night, y'all gonna wake up, have breakfast. Y'all probably already gonna have cocktails. So you still don't need my fucking $40. You don't need it.
I might not need it Friday or Saturday. But if we've been fucking for a couple months, Tuesday I might need it. Because you talk about a Friday, Saturday night. I'm talking about like during the week on a Tuesday, goddamn it, some unforeseen shit happened and I just need $40. You feel me? Let me hit you up.
Let's move past.
I hit you up for all the fun shit. I hit you up to goddamn it go eat. I hit you up to do all the fun shit. Why the fuck I can't hit you up when I need $40 fucking dollars?
That's what I was finna get.
Man, fuck that, man.
Honestly,
because I get the game, like, man.
Shut the fuck up. Now you pissing me off. Because goddamn it,
I ain't never heard you come like that.
Won't shut up. Shut
up.
We talk about this damn shit.
He said, shut the fuck up. She always try to catch it like, shut the
I'm trying to be on your side for a minute, my Negro.
Oh, I thought you could,
I'm trying to be on your side. Let me talk with you. Can I talk with you, Rappy? Can I jump in? Jump out? Okay. No, but honestly, I feel like if you are screwing, intimate, whatever, you should be able to give and receive. Period. If I can share my body with you, and you can share yours with me, you feel what I'm saying? If ever we're in need, why shouldn't I be able to come to you and ask? You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, can I have this? Can you help me out with this? And I'd be willingly to give it and not even expect for it back. You know what I mean? Like, why come to you and say, can you loan me or borrow me? Which one is it?
$50. Loan. Or can I borrow?
I'm being funny because that's black thing. Like
it's
people come to you and be like, "Can you borrow me?" You know what I
mean? Listen, let me say this because I get what you're saying, but the whole thing was that's why I asked: are we intimate or are we fucking? because that's therein is a
nigga. If we fucking, I'm gonna ask
we
you,
intimate.
and you should be able to ask me.
And and I'm just saying, but I guess because like I've not ever been the person to just like, oh, we fucking, so let me ask him for some money. Now, if you know my situation, I done told you my situation, and you just happen to give me, or if I know what you got going on.
That's the move.
See, that's the move. That's the move. That's the move. That's the move. But see,
because you make me feel like, don't just be asking me for my money. Like, don't just be asking me for it. Like, yes,
but that's what it is, though.
But it's different. It feels different, though. It feels different.
I just cut right to the chase. I just cut all the bullshit and cut all the facts.
What is the difference in effing and being intimate?
Okay, so let me explain myself. So if we are intimate, then we have a relationship in which and where we're talking, we're discussing things, and I know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to help you with what you're going through. But if we just fucking, we really ain't even talking. You coming over, you doing what you doing, and then I probably don't even talk to you until the next time. Don't say KL. Now come on now. I understand you in a relationship, I get it, but you didn't just fucking, y'all wasn't talking, and she didn't even know nothing about you and know what was going on.
But why are we just fucking on someone that's not giving
I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I'm not with the just fucking. But that's the thing. But
you don't know nobody in your circle that just fucking and don't have no relationship.
But they ask for things from each other too. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, see now y'all confusing me. I don't know if we just fucking or if we intimate. I can't do the confusion. I don't even know which one I thought we were saying that there is a difference though.
But look, I'm at this. But listen, this is what I'm saying.
It could be a situation that we start off just fucking, but once I ask you for money, we intimate. You know what I'm talking about?
But this is the mentality I'm coming from. This is the mentality I'm coming from. I'm not gonna have sex.
Hold on, let me say this, KL, real quick, just before you say that. Like you said, if we intimate, it's a point where like we know each other, we talking. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I feel comfortable enough to ask you for some money, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
With you.
Like
and you fuck with me.
I'm not gonna just ask anybody for some money.
Okay, so then that's what I just said. So we not just fucking, but I'm just saying. But like, let me. It's the way that you do it, though. I just can't. Like, don't just.
Why are we as adults and just fucking?
Yeah, we
all are at the age where we're not fucking, just fucking.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not talking about us per se. I'm saying the question is, if you're smashing somebody, if a man is smashing a female, should he be able to ask for some money?
And she should, and vice versa, and vice versa.
Speaking in general.
As long as it's within terms, like don't go outside your bounds asking for shit outside your lane. Everything has levels, but I feel like exchanges of money. Exchanging the money like that shit.
Like that's a lot of money on you.
I'm more willing to give if you don't ask me. The only man that be asking me is my little brother. Like
but shit, if I ask you,
if you just screwing and money is involved, you are a sex worker. Shouts out.
Damn. I couldn't say it. She got right to the point to what I was saying. Like, I'm not just fucking the person. No.
Oh man.
No. If you just fucking him up.
First you said that you speak in general, and then you say I. Which one is you doing? Is it I or a general statement?
Oh, girl, get him, my girl. Yes.
I hear it very well.
Because I don't want to speak generally on that, because generally there's a lot of motherfuckers that fuck for sport generally.
But you got a lady, so we ain't even talk about you.
we talking though, and I'm just giving my mentality into the topic.
But
the way I'm thinking, like, no, I'm not.
You keep switching. First you was fucking with your mask on, then mask off, and then now you're saying
no,
you got a lady, so you're not fucking.
No.
What you doing?
The origination came from this. You said casual and intimate. I said it's all one to me. I said it's all one to me.
Sex without kissing. Who
exactly.
has sex
you
without
talk
kissing?
Like you right, she.
Yeah.
And then you kissing. What you
the
doing?
Ultimate intimacy.
You kissing and you got a lady. What you doing?
She get it all. She get it all. But I'm saying if I'm in the field,
literally speaking.
Yeah, even in the dynamic, even in the dynamic of me and her. Even in the dynamic of me and her, I knew her for years, and the first time we kicked it,
That's different. But
who is fucking people that they don't know? Like that is so fucking unsafe.
A lot of people fucking folks that they know.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's a fact. 100%. It's a whole lot of just fucking going on.
Remember, we just finished talking about how when AIDS first started, how people were just willy-nilly going around.
When people came off the pandemic, you cannot tell me that people was not fucking for sport. They've been locked up all that time. They got to get that shit out.
Yeah.
Gonorrhea is so high among adults, like right now.
As long as you got your mask on, you good. I'm just.
You know what? There you go with that mask shit again. Mask.
That mask.
He made that mask on the J,
nigga.
the I, the M, the Y, the J, the I, the M is Jimmy. Word up.
Oh man, but look, you already know we are here to address the culture, and we are going to continue to give you news you can use and address topics. You already know the vibe. Like, comment, subscribe, join the culture. Let us know you heard from us. We want to hear from you. Let us know how you feel. Share the live, share the feed. We appreciate everybody for being in tune with us, and we will be back. We will be back next week with the same type of vibe, the same type of energy, giving you news you can use right here on This Week in the Culture. This is your boy, Big Wall.
It's Chibannas. Yeah.
And I am the real Miss Berry.
And this is KL. And this is Address the Culture, motherfucker.
And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next episode. We up out of here.
Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the culture, huh? Addressing the culture. I'm addressing the